All right, what's up, everybody? We're going to do another performance lab breakdown today. This is going to be of a pitcher, a very good pitcher that I look forward to seeing him play at the next level. But there's a couple things that I think everybody here that watches the videos can benefit from. We're working on is trying to get more out of that back leg push. Right now, you can see, and he does a very good job of getting those hips going forward when he transitions. We want to make it so you can get more of a push off really from the toe rather than collapsing in so much at the ankle here. And so when he's transitioning, he ends up not being able to get as much of a stride and not using as much of the back leg as he could. He really has a lot of power in his legs that he's losing because this step turns into just a step rather than a solid push off and force generator. And you can see how as he's transitioning, it's really a fall, and there's not a lot of force coming from the lower body. And you can also see how that upper body is getting a little bit ahead of the lower body. And once that happens, once these shoulders get ahead of the hips, then whatever's coming out of the lower body is really lost. And so what we want to do is just make it so that that force comes from the lower body first, and then that transitions into the core upper body, which then makes it so you can deliver more force out of the arm, and also make it so the throw is going to be more efficient. Right now in this position, he has to kind of hyperextend in that back and spine to really put more stretch on the core to make it so the core really ends up delivering a lot during this throw. Core and really back in the back, it could be part is part of the core as well. So really just all the core is trying to become the big force producer here rather than more controlling and stabilizing, which we'd want it to do. And also a force producer, and then also puts a lot more force on the arm to really have to put on a lot of work both in acceleration and deceleration. So what'll happen is if he starts getting more push, then he'll be able to not have to use so much of the arm in acceleration and can start using it more in deceleration, which is really what you're trying to do when you build up the rotator cuff and things of that nature. So this angle is to show more of just that extension that's going on in the back, the side, and also show kind of the variety of different ways we could look at the throw. And so now looking from the front rather than from the bottom, you can see how he ends up kind of rotating that right shoulder a little bit early, which then makes it so his upper body starts to take off before he's really generated everything out of that lower body again, which then causes that hyperextension in the back, which then makes it so he has to put more pressure on the core and the arm to deliver during the throw. And so really what the point is that one little thing such as that early rotation of the arm can really make it so you have a huge difference in how your body is interpreting the movement and where you're getting the force from. And so really making that little change in addressing that right arm rotation and getting more core activation would end up making a world of difference in terms of how the ball is being thrown and what muscles are coming under the most amount of stress when the ball is being thrown. If you have any questions about this, just go ahead and leave a comment, or you can send me an email at info@yourperformancelab.com. Always, thanks again for watching.